God asked man to step up, and one bar mitzvah boy took that literally and donated 4,000 pairs of shoes across the world. Welcome to a brand new series, and what better place to start than in the beginning. In the beginning, God created a beautiful world, and he placed Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and said, you can eat anything here, but just don't eat from that one fruit. What do? They ate from that fruit. And when they did, they were so embarrassed, they chose to hide from God. God called out and said, Ayeka, where are you? Now, of course, God knew exactly where they were. You can't hide from God. But there's a deeper message here. Mankind, where are you? This world was created for you to step up. Step up. The Talmud relates the following incident with the Roman governor Turnus Rufus with Rabbi Akiva. And Turnus Rufus says to Rabbi Akiva, tell me, who's better, God or man? And Rabbi Akiva says, well, that's obvious, man. And he goes, what? Man? You're a rabbi, aren't you? You're meant to say God. What do you mean, man? Rabbi Akiva said, well, it's obvious. Let me ask you, what would you prefer? A piece of wheat, which God created, or a loaf of bread that man creates? Clearly, man is better than God. You see, God creates the raw ingredients, but it's for man to perfect the world. And the underlying question of Turnus Rufus was as follows. If God created people poor, who on earth do you think you are to mess with God's plan and give them money? If it was ordained by God they should be poor, then they should be poor. You think you're better? You think it's for you to muck up God's system? Let them be poor. And that's exactly what Rabbi Akiva knew he was going to ask. And he said, no, God created the raw material in this world, but he left the world incomplete for us to fix it. We need to step up. I want to tell you about someone I know called Noah Rubin. Noah Rubin, in 2014, he became bar mitzvah, and he wanted to use this time to be able to give. And he realized that not everyone is as fortunate as he was, as we are, that can afford shoes. There are plenty of people in the world who cannot afford shoes. So he decided to start collecting second-hand shoes. And you know what he called the project? Step Up. This project went into many different schools where people were starting giving in second-hand shoes, but then also they became dirty. So that required a whole task force to start tidying, cleaning, brushing up those shoes. These shoes were distributed to the UK, to Israel, to the Philippines, and Eastern Europe. In total, over 4,000 pairs of shoes were given out. And the message that Noah himself wants to share with you:
if I can make that impact at 13 years old, who knows what we could all achieve?
God asks, where is mankind? It is for us to step up. Be great, be a giver, and step up. Shabbat Shalom.